Hello everyone, today we discuss some important problems of profit loss. Then the first question is, a manufacturer sell a battery to a wholesaler. A manufacturer sells a battery to a wholesaler at profit of 18%. At profit of 18%. Then again the wholesaler sells it to retailer at profit of 20%. Then again the retailer sells it to customer at profit of 25%. Profit of 25%. At the end the customer pays. For it rupees 1770. Then find out, here we ask to find out the CP of a manufacturer. CP of manufacturer. Then a manufacturer sold a battery to a wholesaler at a profit of 18%. Then again a wholesaler sells to a retailer at a profit of 20%. Again the retailer sold it to customer at a profit of 25%. At the end the customer pays 1770. Then now we found the CPF. Now we calculate the CP of a manufacturer. Then first let CP of manufacturer, let the CP of manufacturer is equal to rupees 100. The manufacturer sold the battery to the wholesaler at a profit of 18%. Then profit is equal to 18% of 100. Then is equal to rupees 100. Then rupees 18. 18% of 100 is equal to rupees 18. Then the profit amount is rupees 18. The CP is equal to rupees 100. Then SP of manufacturer is equal to CP of a wholesaler. Is equal to, then 100 plus 18 is equal to 118. Then the manufacturer sold it in which price? The wholesaler bought it in such price. So the SP of manufacturer equal to CP of a wholesaler. Then the CP of wholesaler is equal to rupees 118. Then CP of wholesaler is equal to rupees 118. Then again the wholesaler sold the battery. The wholesaler sold the battery to a retailer at a profit of 20%. Then the profit amount here, the profit is equal to 20% of 180. 20% of 180. 100 into 118, 5, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 1 the 18, 3 15, 23 rupees 60 paisa. Okay, then the profit amount is rupees 23.60. Then SP of wholesaler, SP of a wholesaler equal to CP of retailer, CP of retailer, because wholesaler sold the battery to the retailer, then SP of wholesaler sold in which price? The retailer bought it in such price. So the SP of a wholesaler is equal to CP of a retailer. CP of retailer. Then find the CP of a retailer or the SP of a wholesaler. Equal to 118 plus 23.60. 23.60 equal to rupees 141.60. 141.60. Then SP of a wholesaler is equal to CP of a retailer equal to rupees 141.60 paisa. Then next, retailer sold it. Retailer sold it to customer. Retailer sold it to customer at 25% of profit. 25% of profit. Then the CP of retailer. Then the CP of a retailer is equal to rupees 1.41, 141.60 paisa. And then profit is 25%. Profit is 25%. Profit is 25%. Then the CP of customer equal to SP of retailer. SP of a retailer equal to 141.60 into 125 divided by 100 is equal to rupees 177. Then the CP of a retailer equal to then the CP of retailer is equal to 141.60. Then profit is equal to 25%. Then the CP of a customer is equal to SP of a retailer. Then the SP of a retailer is equal to rupees 177. And the CP of a customer, pays rupees 177 for the battery. Then when customer pays rupees 177, then the CP of a manufacturer is equal to rupees 100. Then when customer pays rupees 1770, then the CP of a manufacturer is equal to 100 divided by 177. Okay. Then rupees 1000. Then the CP of manufacturer, then the CP of manufacturer is equal to rupees 1000. Rupees 1000. In this way, we find the CP of a manufacturer. CP of a manufacturer. Then the second question is, a dealer sell his goods. A dealer sell his goods at a cost price, but uses a false weight of 800 gram instead of a 1 kg. Then the find the profit percentage. Okay. Then here a dealer sells goods at a cost price, but uses false weight. False weight, that is 1 kg instead of a 1 kg is 800 gram. Then answer, let the CP of a 1 kg is equal to rupees 100. Is equal to rupees 100. Then 1 kg 100 gram. Sorry, 1000 gram. Rupees 100. Then the CP of 1000 gram is equal to rupees 100. Is equal to rupees 100. Then the CP of 8000 gram is equal to 100 divided by 1000 into 800 into 800. Rupees 80. Rupees 80. Okay. Then the CP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 8. But in question, SP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 100. Rupees 100 because now it sold 1 kg. It sold 1 kg at a cost price, but it is a false weight. It is a false weight. That is really 800 gram. That is really 800 gram. So the SP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 100. Is equal to rupees 100. Because the dealer sell at cost price. Dealer sell at cost price. So the SP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 100. But really the cost price of 800 gram is equal to rupees 80. Rupees 80. So here the case of a profit. Then profit is equal to 100 minus 80 is equal to rupees 20. Is equal to rupees 20. Then the profit percentage. 20 by 80 into 100. By 80 into 100 is equal to 25%. Is equal to 25%. Then the CP of 1 kg is equal to rupees 100. 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So the CP of 1000 gram is equal to rupees 100. Then again the CP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 80. Is equal to rupees 80. The SP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 100 because the dealer sell at cost price. The dealer sell at cost price. Here the cost price is equal to rupees 100. Is equal to rupees 100. So the SP of 8000 gram is equal to rupees 100 and the CP of 800 gram is equal to rupees 80. So here the case of profit. Then profit is equal to 100 minus 80 is equal to rupees 20. And the profit percentage is equal to 20 by 80 into 100 is equal to rupees 25%. The formula is profit divided by CP into 100. Into 100. The next question, a man sells an article a man sells an article at a loss of 10%. Then if he had sold it for rupees 30 more, he would have gained 5%. 5%. Then find the CP. Find the CP. Here the man sells an article already sold and face loss of 10%. But if he had sold it more rupees 30, then he would have gained 5%. Would gain 5%. Then find CP. How to calculate the CP? Let's start. So let CP of an article is equal to rupees 100. Rupees 100. Let the CP of an article is equal to rupees 100. Rupees 100. Next, we find the SP. We find the SP at a loss 10% and profit 5%. At profit 5%. Then SP of an article at loss 10%. At loss 10%, then is equal to 100 minus 10% of 100. 10% of 100 is equal to rupees 90. Rupees 90. Then the SP of an article at loss 10%. At loss 10% is rupees 90. Then we calculate the SP at profit 5%. Profit 5%. Then the SP of an article at profit 5%. At profit 5% equal to 100 plus 5% of 100. 100 is CP and plus profit amount. CP plus profit is equal to SP. Then it is equal to rupees 105. Rupees 105. Then the SP in case of a loss 10% is rupees 90, and the SP in case of a profit 5% is equal to rupees 105. Rupees 105. Then the difference between SP. Then the difference between SP. Then the difference between SP is equal to 105. 105 minus 90 is equal to rupees 15. Is equal to rupees 15. Here the difference between the selling price is equal to rupees 15. Then when the difference is rupees 15, when the difference is rupees 15, the CP is 100. The CP is rupees 100. But in this question, the difference between the selling price is rupees 30. Then when the difference is rupees 30, then the CP is 100 divided by 15 into 30. 100 divided by 15 into 30. Then rupees 200. Then rupees 200. Then the actual CP of an article is equal to rupees 100. Is rupees 200. Rupees 200. Then the CP of an article is rupees 200. Is rupees 200. Overall, in this way, we find the cost price of an article. The next question is, a dealer mark his goods 20% above cost price but allows discount of 10% to his customer. Then find his actual gain. Here the dealer mark his goods 20% above cost price. 20% above cost price. Then first of all, let the CP of goods is equal to rupees 100. Is equal to rupees 100. The actual CP of goods. The actual CP of goods is equal to rupees 100. But he mark his goods. He mark his goods 20% above of cost price. 20% above of its cost price. Then the marked price. Then the marked price is equal to 100 plus 20% of 100. 20% of 100. Then 100 plus 20 is equal to rupees 120. Is rupees 120. The actual CP of goods is rupees 100. But the dealer marked his goods 20% above cost price. Then the marked price equal to 100 plus 20% of 100. 100 is the actual CP plus 20% of 100. Then is equal to rupees 120. The marked price of goods is equal to rupees 120. When it sold the goods to its customer, it allows 10% of discount. It allows 10% of discount. Then discount is equal to 10% of 120. 120. Then 10 by 100 into 120 is equal to rupees 12. Rupees 12. When a customer want to buy such goods, then it allows 10% of discount on marked price. On marked price. So the discount amount is equal to 10% of 120. 10% of 120 is equal to rupees 12. Then when the customer paid the money, it must be deduct rupees 12 from rupees 120. From rupees 120. Then the SP of goods, equal to rupees 120 minus 12. Rupees 120 minus 12 is equal to rupees 108. Rupees 108. Then the SPF of goods is equal to 108. And the CP of goods 100. Then here is SP is more than the CP. So it is a result of a profit. It is the result of a profit. Then profit is equal to 108 minus 100. 108 minus 100 is equal to rupees 8. The profit amount is rupees 8. Then the profit percentage 8 by CP. CP 100 into 100 into 100 is equal to 8%. Is equal to 8%. Then in question, find his actual gain. Then here the actual gain is 8%. Here is the actual gain is 8%. Then the next question, the next question is if the CP of 10 articles equal the SP of 9 article equal to SP of 9 article, then the find profit or loss. Then the find profit or loss. Here is CP of 10 article, CP of a 10 article is equal to SP of a 9 article. SP of a 9 article. CP of a 10 article equal to SP of a 9 article. Then how to find the profit or loss percentage? Let's start answer. Let CP of one article, CP of one article is equal to rupees 1, is equal to rupees 1. Then the CP of a 9 article, the CP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 9. CP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 9, and the CP of a 10 article is equal to rupees 10. CP of a 10 article is equal to rupees 10. And the CP of a 10 article is equal to SP of a 9 article. So, the SP of 9 article, SP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 10. Is equal to rupees 10, because in question the CP of a 10 article is equal to SP of a 9 article. The CP of a 10 article is equal to rupees 10. CP of a 10 article is equal to rupees 10. Then, so the SP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 10. But in above, CP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 9. SP of a 9 article is equal to rupees 10. Here, SP is more than the CP. SP is more than the CP. Then profit is equal to 10 minus 9, equal to rupees 1. Here profit is rupees 1. Profit is rupees 1. Then the profit percentage. Then the profit percentage is equal to 1 by 9 into 100. 1 by 9 is equal to 100 is equal to 11%. 19%. Then overall, some are problems which are related in profit loss calculation in the profit loss chapter. Okay, thank you.